We told you earlier, Kent County has a new undersheriff, and she's joining us live in studio tonight. Michelle Young is a pioneer in West Michigan law enforcement. She's the first female undersheriff in county history. A long climb through the ranks since the late 1980s. Michelle, congratulations on your promotion. You're now a full-fledged administrator, if you weren't already.
Yes.
Think about the year 2015 and the troubles that police have had, law enforcement as a whole, all over the country. Some of the relations with the inner city neighborhoods, how strained they are. Talk a little bit about the role of the Sheriff's Department in our community, and where do you see your role fitting in with all of this?
Wow.
Welcome to West Michigan.
Yeah, thank you. Obviously there are a lot of very important issues that are being discussed and played out in communities all over the country, dealing with racial tensions. And I just heard a story a few seconds ago on body cameras, and a lot of those interplay with each other.
Right.
The Sheriff's Department is first and foremost a law enforcement entity within the county. Our primary patrol areas are the townships and in the areas that are not incorporated. And I'd have to say we work very hard at keeping our community relationships healthy. And we work actively to communicate with our population served so that we can avoid some of the strife that happens when those communications break down.
Yeah.
As a result, we aren't really feeling a lot of serious pressure in terms of our relationship with our community serves.
Body cameras?
Body cameras, that's a big technological undertaking.
Is the county even looking at it?
We have assembled a task force to take a look at recording equipment in general. I don't want to isolate it to body cameras, although that's part of what we'll be reviewing.
Sure.
But it's part of a whole package, and with that technology implementation has to come policy, has to come evaluation of how it would be used and when it would be distributed. So we're looking at all of that together, and we want to make sure we make wise financial and operational investments.
Talk about your journey a little bit as a woman. You joined the department back in the late 1980s. As we said, you rose through the ranks, and we were just talking off camera that you really didn't experience a lot of the sexism maybe that some people might expect for a female working in a department like this. How did it go for you? Was it a fair treatment?
Yes, absolutely. It's been a great experience. I don't have any flashy stories about difficulties that I had, because really I have found the Kent County Sheriff's Department and the Kent County community in general to be very supportive, a healthy place. If you're willing to work hard and study hard and apply yourself, there are opportunities for you to advance just like anybody else would have an opportunity to advance. It's been a great experience working at the Sheriff's Department for 25 years.
Let's talk about the population at the jail. One of the issues, of course, the sheriff runs the jail as undersheriff. There is a huge disproportionate population between African-American males in the jail and everyone else. How do you explain that, and is that something that needs to be addressed?
I think what we do to address it is to focus on support systems outside of the correctional facility, because really that's what the answer is. If we're looking only at the jail, we basically house the people who get brought to jail, and we do our best to keep them safe and sound and secure while they're at the correctional facility. But when you look at our community outreach programs, that's where the real work is done, either preceding or following an incarceration. If you work with somebody to develop the life skills needed to be in the community effectively, well, then they're going to do better and they stand less of an opportunity to come back out. So that has to be our future. That has to be what we work at, and we do continue to work on that every day at the correctional facility.
Yeah.
And that's also part of our community relationships that we try to build on, and we try to foster and keep those communications open so that it's effective for everybody.
Well, Michelle Young, and you've been a pioneer in that aspect as well. I know you've got great community outreach. We're thrilled to have you as undersheriff. You'll be working with the media as well, yes. So we'll see you, I'm sure, on the other side of the camera. But thanks for coming in tonight, and congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You got it.